Good morning. I've brought you outside to my terribly messy garage. I apologise in advance, it's awful in here. There's no actual room for a car, but you know, that's another thing. To talk about unfinished art projects and projects that may never get finished. I tried to enter an art contest last year, it was about a year ago, and it is an outdoor sculpture contest, and it's the first of that kind I've ever tried to enter, so apparently it was really popular and only 50 entries got in out of the hundreds that were in, and I was not one of them. Anyway, alright, I'm going to show you these weird things, so here we go. Alright, so my idea was these bloody great giant jellyfish, which I made out of big hanging baskets, paper mache, excuse the ugly wires on top, I was trying to hang them up on the washing line. Anyway, paper mache and then real copper paint and texture. They turned out so amazing. They're not finished yet. Obviously I didn't finish them. I sort of lost heart after I didn't get in the contest. Here's a smaller one. And they were starting to look a bit like this. I had recycled coffee pods that are now all tangled up. And bits and pieces. So yeah. I was so proud of these. I don't know if anyone else has ever done an art project where it turned out just the way you wanted it, but no one else liked it. It's really depressing. Anyway. Here's, oh, look at that copper, isn't that amazing? Oh, I love that colour so much. They turned out so good. Why won't you love me? And those were the tentacles, and I had other tentacles planned around the edges, ropes and fun stuff and texture and stuff, but yeah. Kind of lost my mojo. Oh, hello lawnmower. I kind of lost my mojo, but that's okay. So I ran out of batteries yesterday. That was yesterday. So this is part 2 of things that I've made this week, maybe. This is the first time I've tried to make something like these little guys. This is this one and this one. They're all articulated. They've got little hands and legs that do stuff. Oh, of course it's going to be really hard with one hand. So he can scratch his little woody butt, do a little dance. Yes, sorry, I'm a 5-year-old. I like to make them do stupid things, bob their heads backwards and forwards. She's a little simpler. She's just got little hands and little feet that move. And there we go. And that's her. Let's see some detail. I really like the little fungi that I put growing on the side. I don't know why, that's my favourite bit of this guy. And then there's this crazy chick, who is kind of a crazy chick. Who's a magical bird woman or woman bird. Is it a bird dressed up as a woman or is it a woman dressed up as a bird? I really don't know. She's just who she is, which is kind of fun and a bit silly. But yeah, I really like these guys. I think I'll make more of them. I'm 35 and I don't have a style that is my own. I really don't know. It's weird. I've been making things my entire life, but I still don't know what me is. So I think I'll be trying that a little more this year to find out who the heck I am style-wise. It's a problem with having so many different things that I love. I love so many different things creatively that I just can't seem to focus on one, which is kind of a problem. So anyway. So yeah, they're kind of fun. I really like filming in this back room. Number one, it's quiet. There's no children following me at the moment. Although if you hear a bang on the door or someone screaming, "Mummy!" then you'll know what's happened. They found me. And 2, the lighting's really nice in here. And 3, it's a nice room. Anyway, I wanted to talk more about those jellyfish that I showed you guys earlier. They, like I said, were a not quite successful art project for an art contest. I do have another idea of something I want to do with jellyfish. What I want to know is, has anyone ever attempted to build a sculpture out of something like Warbler, which is the cosplay kind of armor stuff that I've seen around? I know people build really elaborate stuff out of it, and I guess the answer is probably yes, but mostly what I've seen is building with layers of it, and I wonder if anyone has built anything freestanding. Because there's another art contest coming up in a few months, and I still want to explore this jellyfish theme, and I was thinking, why not try something like Warbler, you know? So I'll sit here and talk for a few minutes, but hopefully if I'm working out my video editing, I'll show you a bunch of pictures of some of my inspiration board. If not, then I'm just going to be here rambling like an idiot, but that's what I do. Yeah, I've been saving ideas for a while and, you know, trying to come up with some unique way of portraying this idea. It's what I do is sit there with an idea in my head for months on end. Like, I'll have like a garment or an outfit or something I want to make and mentally plan it. I've never been very good with writing things down, writing ideas down, which is why I failed my art class and my art teacher didn't like me, because I could make the end product, but I couldn't show her the process of how I got there, and that's because most of it was in here, because that's how I deal with stuff. I just think and think and think, and I lie awake at night and can't sleep, which is probably not good, but... So yeah, it's sort of new to me to try and have these inspiration boards and idea boards, and the internet's good for that because, you know, you can find pictures relating to what you like in seconds, and it's kind of cool. So, and you can save them on Pinterest, which is a huge time-sucking waste of my life. But at the same time, it's a really good resource, so it's kind of finding that balance between the two. So yeah, I don't know, I've got a lot of ideas for this year. I've got things in the works that I want to do. I've got a cookbook that I've been trying to write for kids, like a creative kind of illustrated cookbook. It's gonna be plant-based, just because it's good to get more recipes like that out there in the world. I have got a goal to learn how to write music, which is harder than I thought because I don't know where to start learning that. I want to improve my singing because, again, 35, never actually had... Oh, sorry, I've had 2 singing lessons in my life, and I really, really, really regret that because I've always loved singing and I just want to know how to do it properly, because my voice is very untrained and you know, yeah, I can hit pitch, but I've got no tone or nothing interesting going on. So, make better videos, learn how to write music, learn how to sing better, finish cookbook. I think that's like my main creative goals for this year, so I'm kind of putting them out here on my imaginary friends. Hi! I know at least one of you is going to be watching this, so hi. And just to try and hold myself accountable to that, because now I have to break those down into goals and try and set them as actual things to do, like have a singing lesson every couple of days or every day or whatever it is that I can do. It's not easy being a creative person and having made the decision to homeschool 3 children, because life is pretty complicated as it is, so I don't have a lot of time for myself. Like, it's amazing that I have literally 5 minutes right now when everyone's awake and no one has come to find me, so that's amazing. It won't last long, it's because they're, you know, watching a cartoon. But yeah, I mean, I know I can manage my time better, and another one of my goals is to simplify and minimize our life a little bit this year so that I can be a better time manager and not have to focus on so much junk, because yeah, there's things that are important in life and there's things that aren't important in life, and I really want to focus on the things that are important in life. So yeah, I feel like I need to put some googly eyes on this camera, so I feel like I'm actually looking at someone because it's a blank stare. See you in there. The camera's like, you've got no memory left, and I'm like, why do I have no memory left? And then I look back through my memory card and there's 6 million photos of my children's feet, unfocused window frames, a book, part of the floor, so yeah, that's heaps of fun. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now and go and have something to eat because I'm really hungry. I'll see you all next time I make a video, which will hopefully be soon.